Have you heard about these shadowed dragons? They worry me.
Mona's Pell dance act astounds audience.
Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm sure it's lovely, but I avoid meat.
I got oil the fish haven't touched. You want fried bread with herbs?
That sounds marvelous. Thank you.
Wine. Probably a cheap vintage. Not the same as the wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here. That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt? No busker would leave their instrument behind. The strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around. All right. The Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink. They're distracted. Then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout. Let's find those buskers. Stay ready, though. The Venatori are playing rough. Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left. This message. You're connected to the other candle hop we met. Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers. Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers. Empty. Where are they? A restaurant pamphlet. The garden. It mentions performers.
Does this feel shady to anyone else?
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers. But if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Did you get the books? I left them on your desk.
Venatori, not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
So,
Yes, indeed.
elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
Yeah, someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
Have a wonderful day.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha! I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
It's true what they say then about Grey Wardens. All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory. And then tot said ballad to every performer in town.
And that would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. I'll send word to the other performers in hiding. Adieu, Rook. Our ballad needs another verse that mentions you.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
Wait, the Mornwatch knew?
It worked.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. The Butcher was making Kamek. It's a poison that sedates people, warps their minds.
A large portion of his comic went missing. Would you like to guess the culprit?
Ivenchi. The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless and now...
Destroying your own people's minds. How? By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight...
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city. Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier.
Look out for him, would you? Of course. Do you think Ivenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
Today I was watching the flow.
Back on the ground, sir.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
Wait, the Mornwatch knew?
Not at all. It was only one proposition amongst thousands, and not well credited.
You could write a paper for the Watchers, or both of us could.
What a wonderful idea. Though we'll have some difficulty citing our sources.
Right, I guess Solus's memories are technically a diary?
Fletcher.
Ranged incoming.
Check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes and code. Take this back to Charts and let him know Fletcher's a piece. Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker.
Fletcher also had these notes. Are you all right?
Merely a cold. Thank you, my friends.
The outcome has not been enough of my territory as we wished.
It's you.
There's the garrison.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
Onto the garrison and the governor.
Let's continue our discussion.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
As our
That courtyard looks empty.
Where are all the Omtom guards?
And she must be further in. We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Look! Intruders! Come down! Can't escape across the roofs!
the courtyard's been overrun by darkspawn.
That explains why Eventually's Artom were trying to run.
Fuck them down clean.
Wait! Jacobus? Okay, now for Avenchi.
I will see you dead if it's the last thing I do before the
I feel strange. Like dizzy strange. Bad air.
Wait, these aren't unreal. I see the comic is working.
Behind you!
Appreciate it, everyone.
That's all you want. It won't end any differently. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
Nice one, Professor! Maybe Rick.
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
my comet could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted. Nothing can save Treviso now.
The crows. The citizens helping each other through the dragon and the blight. They're all...
It won't last.
I think it can. You say you did all this for Treviso, Avenchi. But you never really believed in it.
What would you know?
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate.
Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
Treviso would have fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so sure. A city is only as healthy as those who care for it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
We followed. Inquired about me.
Get the new supplies, will ya?
Right away.
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori. Till next. Time.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
As our work.
That woman. What's up? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend. He never came home. They're lying. I know it.
What's your name? If we learn anything, we'll let you know.
As we...
So, the snake nest.
If that's where Atticus was headed, we should go too.
It's worth checking out.
I have a cousin who lives in this part.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. I don't think we'll get any answers from him. This Linus, he must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
Some burnt documents. Nothing we can read. We should look outside. Search the area. What happened here?
Interested in something that glitters? I can help. Come back soon.
Have a look at my merchandise.
So you came in one morning and her desk was just empty.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
As our world changes over the ages, so do the Fade's inhabitants. I suspect they'd look quite different.
So not, say, elves with wings? Like a bird's or a bat's?
It seems unlikely.
If you aren't buying a drink, I've got things to do.
Blood. There's a trail. Bloodstained shirt. Someone got changed in a hurry. Take a look at that.